Coming up, we're going to be talking about Star Wars The Bad Batch Season 3. We'll also be talking about the Marvels and a brand new series called Aaju. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. Hi, it's Roger here from What's On at DisneyPlus.com. It's time for a quick Disney Plus news roundup. And we got a lot of news of what's coming to Disney Plus in February. We had a barrage of press releases and stuff all come out pretty late, along with the full list for what's coming to Disney Plus in February. You'll find the link to that in the comments below. The major new releases include the Marvels, which is going to be arriving on Disney Plus pretty much around the world on Wednesday, the 7th of February. So if you haven't had a chance to see this at the cinema, which I don't think a lot of people did because it didn't do very well at the box office. Obviously, it came out last week on digital. But looking forward to watching this again. I did go see it at the cinema. I enjoyed it. I'm sure it's going to find a big audience on Disney Plus when people sort of check it out and realize it is actually a lot of fun. And I think that's going to be a big key thing for this title. But yeah, that is the major new release for Disney Plus for February. But yeah, so that one's going to be pretty big. So let us know. Are you excited about the Marvels dropping onto Disney Plus? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that in the comments below. Disney also released a brand new trailer for the upcoming third and final season of the animated series The Bad Batch. So this one will be dropping with 3 episodes on the 21st of February. And then there'll be a new episode every week. There'll be a couple of like double episodes here and there, but the entire series will come to an end just before May the 4th. So yeah, this one's going to be the major new release pretty much for February, March and April. Really looking forward to seeing this series. The trailer looks great. Got some sort of Sith in there. You've got lots of characters that we know. Loads more just stuff of them just trying to track down Omega, get her back, because after she got picked up by the Empire. I really enjoyed the series. It's one that's just continued to grow on me, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it. It's also just nice to see this confirmed when it's coming out. Saw a little clip of this last year at Star Wars Celebration, so finally nice to see it. Kind of in some ways sad that it's ending on the 3rd season, but in some way that might work best if they can wrap up the story. But I'm sure these characters are going to end up appearing in other things later on. But yeah, so that's going to be the major big release really I think we're going to see from Star Wars for the next few months. So we're looking forward to that one. But let us know what you thought of the trailer in the comments below. Coming out after the debut of the 3rd season of The Bad Batch, we're going to be getting a brand new animated series called Iwájú. So this one will be coming out on Disney Plus in the United States and Canada, in many other countries around the world on February the 28th, with all 6 episodes dropping at once. However, the series will also be debuting at a later date. I think it's like in early April in some European countries, and there's also going to be some other releases as well in Africa because they'll be showing them on linear television. So yeah, a bit of a weird release schedule for this one, which is a shame. These kind of things I think really could benefit from just being a global release. But we got some first look images of this brand new series, which is set like in a futuristic African country. It just looks kind of interesting to see how all this is going to come together. I like to see something new, something fresh, and Aaju definitely kind of says to me, just nice to see something different. This new original series is set in a futuristic Lagos, Nigeria, and it's an exciting coming-of-age story that follows Tola, a young girl from a wealthy island, and her best friend, a self-taught tech expert, as they discover the secrets and dangers hidden in their different worlds. Looking forward to seeing it. Definitely one I think that's going to be, it could be a real breakout one. It's nice to just see something very different arriving on Disney Plus. But yeah, so that's going to be the other big release for the end of February on Disney Plus. There'll also be some other bits and pieces dropping onto Disney Plus in February. But in all honesty, in the US, it is a very, very, very light month. All the best stuff really is pretty much on Hulu. Hopefully we get some more information on what's going to happen with the Hulu on Disney Plus launch in March. But yeah, the list for sort of February pretty much is Bad Batch, Aaju and the Marvels, and that's pretty much about it. There's not a few Nat Geo stuff. There's gonna be like Genius, a new series. I kind of shouldn't have really forgot that one, but yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of great stuff. But I'd love to know your thoughts on what you're looking forward to watching on Disney Plus in February in the comments below. Also dropping in February on Hulu, and I also suspect on Hulu on Disney Plus, is a brand new reality series, Love and WWE, Bianca and Montez. So this one is going to get all 8 episodes, all dropping at once, and features this real-life married couple as they kind of deal with being in the WWE together, and dealing with family, being married, also like with their relationship and, you know, how they work and stuff in WWE. Also, essentially, this one's kind of in some ways a little bit more interesting in the fact that Bianca is one of the leading faces of the WWE. Literally yesterday, they announced she's going to be on the cover of the deluxe edition of WWE 22K, the new game. So that one's going to be a lot of fun, I think, with that there. And he's kind of making a joke about the fact that, you know, he earns a lot less than she does. But I'm looking forward to watching this show. I did like Total Divas and also Total Bellas. So this one's definitely right up my street. I don't know how this one's going to be released internationally. No word yet on where it's going. Whether it's not going to be a Star original on Disney Plus, or I could even end up seeing it maybe going to the WWE Network internationally. So no word yet on where it is, but I'm looking forward to watching it when it's. Hopefully we get that kind of confirmation. In some ways I feel like they almost want to get it out on Hulu first and then see where it goes. But that's one I'm looking forward to watching in February myself. But let us know what you are looking forward to watching in the comments below. He's also released some first look images of a brand new original series called We Were the Lucky Ones, which is going to be coming out on March. So we'll be getting the first 3 episodes dropping onto Hulu and also on Hulu on Disney Plus on March the 28th, with new episodes launching weekly. Expect this series to also be released as a Star original on Disney Plus around the world, either on the same day or shortly afterwards. This brand new series is based on Georgina Hunter's best-selling novel of the same name and is inspired by the true story of a Jewish family separated at the start of World War II, determined to survive and reunite. This series demonstrates how, in the face of 20th century's darkest moments, the human spirit can endure and even thrive. The series is a tribute and a triumph of hope and love against all odds. Are you looking forward to watching this series? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that in the comments below. This is definitely one I'm looking forward to. Kind of reminds me a little bit, maybe, in some ways, of A Small Light. But yeah, it's nice to see Disney kind of leaning in on doing these kind of limited series. But let us know what you think in the comments below. And our comment today, which comes from Joe, who says, with the Netflix, Disney Plus and Prime video bundle in Canada, do you think that this will come to the UK, and how would it work? I currently have all 3 services, and what other bundles do you think we could see? So in Canada, one of the major telecom communication companies has released this bundle containing of all 3 of those streaming services together. Save a little bit of money on it. Obviously, if you're subscribed to all of them, you just have to go for this provider. Yeah, I think you have to be a customer of the company. I think we're going to see more of this as more of the sort of telecommunication companies are working out how to entice you to go with them, because providing the internet service and your phone provider, etc., is going to become just as important, and they just want those little things to get you kicked in. I think the streaming services like it because they lock you in. They lock you in, and it means that you're not going to churn. You know, if you're signed in for an 18-month or a 2-year contract, you are a customer for those 2 years, because they're going to get paid by the company. So they're still getting paid, and this is just going to boost up. And also, remember as well, these are going to be, with this Canadian version, you get 2 options. You can either go for the ad version or the non-ad version, so you get that little bit of choice. But yeah, it's going to be interesting how this goes. I think we're going to see much more of this rolling out with different providers, just trying different ways to entice you. And if they can do a real cheap discount, I think we're definitely going to start seeing bundles of these streaming services coming together. But let us know, would you be interested in these kind of bundles? Personally, I mean, if there's a bundle that I could get and I've already got those platforms, or maybe there's one there that I haven't got, but the other 2, like, it adds up to be about the same, I'd be more inclined to go for it. But yeah, this is the kind of thing we're definitely seeing a shift and a change around. But let us know what you think. Would you sign up for one? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that in the comments below. Remember to go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Laters.